Let's do some translate. Well, it's the United States of America. Of the continent of America. Now, I heard people were getting mad and getting bad names because they didn't think Mr. Joseph Kirk was going to wake up. So those Colombians invested in the Columbia Discovery Shuttle. Unity for everybody. Was the Colombians and the Mexicans, the Spanish angels. You dial up your phone and you go, "Why I gotta push 2 for Espanol?" Because English and Spanish. Yes. And I put all this stuff on Facebook about, just talk about it. Well, there's a lot more languages out there. We know how to translate, so let's get right down to it. The Nassau is not NASA, and neither is Cuba. So when Tequora Butterfield come over here with her Cuban husband, talking about we like to fuck Americans, we had a big problem with that. So when Larry Fletcher says they raised the rent on the Sterling Casino boat and his impersonator company went under, we sent the Sterling Casino boat back to the islands to tell them we weren't putting up with their bullshit. And when Larry Fletcher brings in the Vegas, well, we sent that boat out of the port too. So when I hear Tequora Boatfield or Tequora Butterfield, well, that's not Mrs. Buttersworth for South Park cartoons, for South Park bullshit. So, the Colombians, with the Colombian coffee, and the Texans, and the Mexicans, and the South Americans, and the North Americans, and the Californians, well, we all had a talk. And at Tequora Butterfield want to pay Tequora Boatfield, like when Mr. Kirk got his boat. We went into a restaurant full of bullshit, cleaned it up with the sheriff's department. Then we said, we're going to have a big concert with Dark Prince. It's going to show us how to do it. So we said, okay, we're going to have a Yellow Man concert. Everybody bought tickets. Did you notice Yellow Man didn't show up for that concert, Tequora Butterfield? That's why we deported your brother. Then they said, well, Mr. Kirk, he's still sleeping because we gave him drugs to put him to sleep so we could see what was going on. And then he got amnesia, so we put him next door to Tequora Butterfield with her Cuban husband that played they were divorced while they were screwing over Americans in the Space Center. And when they went up there on the corner of Coco working for the Honda dealership, well, I can only imagine when we heard that someone thought they were going to get their own car dealership. Tequora Butterfield. So, we go, well, how'd that happen? Well, when we're getting calls to Mr. Kirk from the islands in Bahama and Nassau, asking him for his social security number and all kinds of other information, well, you can only imagine those people wanted to know what was going on since they invested so much money in the space program. So, they cut the funding to the space program because we found out that, well, the guy working in communications at the Space Center says, hey, can you unlock this laptop for me? Because those island people have been trying to steal information from you. And we're supposed to check the equipment that goes out there. Can you just take that random strange disk and unlock this for me? I'm going to take it back to the Space Center so when you wake up, you know we got a problem out there. Who guards the Space Center? Oh, the Navy, the NIV Bible, the Navy SEALs. They sure as fuck didn't come from the Nassau Island or Cuba. And the Colombians and all these other wars we've been having, well, fake news. We were trying to figure out who was doing what. So, get your shit together. The ambassador has been all over the country and talked to a lot of people. And we know exactly what's going on in Space Coast, Florida, with those Nassau Islands, the Bahamas, and Cuba. And those Nassau Islands and the Bahamas are territories of the United States, which is the continent of America, the entire fucking continent. And the reason they're not a state is because of the shit they've been doing.